Hello everybody, this is George with Melnick's Automotive. I am working in a 2002 Ford Mustang and I have a problem with my power window switches. When my doors are open like this, if I put my ignition on, my power windows will go up and down, but then as soon as I close the door, watch this, ignition on, and if the door is open, you can see my window goes up and down. Watch this, as soon as I close the door, nothing happens. None of the windows work at all. There's absolutely, almost feels like there's no power. But my mirrors do work. So stay tuned, I'll show you what the fix would be. I'm suspecting I'm gonna find a kinked or jammed wire in this harness, in this boot right here. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open up this boot and check if there's any broken wires, because I'm assuming when I open the door, the wire gets a good connection and we have power. Again, look, the door is open, window goes back up and down. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up and show you what's going on. All right, so here's the deal. I had to pull out the whole wiring harness through the door, and I pulled it out, and what I did, I took and I pushed the boot inside the door. So here's what I found. If you look at it, there's a blue, it's a blue wire with the black line on it right here. It could be dark purple line, it's very hard to tell, it's old, but you could see the wire is broken right here. This is the other end. What I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna go ahead and perform the repair. I'm gonna go ahead and solder it, and I'm gonna wrap everything back up, and now it all makes sense. So when the door was open and this wire was in the boot, it would touch this side of the wire and it would complete the circuit and my window would go down. But then when I would close the door, what would happen, this thing would just kink away and it would not connect and not give a contact, and my window would not open and close. So let me perform a repair. I'm going to show you that in a second after I perform it, and I'll show you what it looks like. I'm going to put the boot back on, run the wires back, plug it in, and see what happens. All right, I went ahead and performed the repair on this wire. I already soldered it, insulated it. I didn't have a shrink tube with me, so I used 3M electrical tape. When I solder my wires, I like to use the shrink tube, the ones made for marina, where you could, it has the glue inside, they're waterproofed. And I'm gonna go ahead and feed it through the door and plug it in, and we'll give it a test. All right, so I went ahead and put the boot back in. I plugged in the plugs. There's two plugs, very uncomfortable. They right above the driver's side knees. Very uncomfortable to get there, to pull those out. But anyway, let's try it now. I'm gonna go ahead and close the door. So door's closed, and I put my ignition on. All right, let's see the moment of truth. There you go. My windows work. Let me try my passenger window. And that's it. It works. So it was that broken wire, and I also, when I looked very closely, there was a next to it, it was another brown wire, had a little crack in it, so I went ahead and performed the repair in that one as well. Once again, this was George with Melnick's Automotive, and that's how you repair not functioning window if your door is closed on a 2002 Ford Mustang. Thanks for watching.